Hello, this is Chogyal Rinpoche again with Padma Sambhava, and this is our fifth session of 100 Days Compassion Challenge. And this time I was in Poland with the Repa students who were in a 3-year Ngondo program and 7-year 6 yoga Apnarpa program. But on the Sunday, so many of you participate, like around 400 plus, and we were around 1,200 people who are now participating in this 100 Days Compassion Challenge, and I'm fully rejoiced. Many of you couldn't come like a live in a Zoom this Sunday, but they will watch that teaching, later in the learning platform, and you can also register. I think the link will be below here. And this Sunday, I think topic was more like a purification. We practice, almost for an hour. So we were talking about importance of purifying your channel. So we practiced the 9 cleansing. And then another thing what we did was like a chanting the OM MANI PEME HUNG mantra with the, with the pumpa, the kumbhaka, the vase breath, like inhale until forefinger below the navel, and holding that, and use that breath as the energy source to chant the Om Mani Padme Hum. It's a really healing. So this is, these two things what we did. So this week the home assignment is number 1 is chanting the mantra, the Om Mani Padme Hung. But you're using more like inhaling, like a not until the throat or until the chest, until the belly, and then until the forefinger below the navel. So here, the navel is here, so forefinger below the navel is here. So breathing like a, and bring all the way here, and then using that force as a mantra kind of force, and then not like throat, but more like a like inhale deeply until forefinger below the navel. So you have to inhale until there. Use that breath as a chanting. It's a very deep. Mani Padme Hum. So you can bring it. So that around 10 to 15 minutes every morning, chant the Om Mani Padme Hum compassion healing mantra with this kind of breath. So you have some, when you follow the mantra, sometimes you have to inhale quite quickly, because the second mantra is coming so quickly. So so sometimes you have to quick, sometimes you have to slow, because depend the between the mantras. So that's the home assignment, the practice. Every morning you do around 15 minutes. If you don't have time, you can do 5 minutes. Just play the mantra, and then even in YouTube you can find the Chenrezig Om Mani Padme mantra. Just click it and sing with that mantra, as loud as possible without controlling yourself. So after that, then you practice the 9 cleansing. So this practice, the how to clean 9 cleansing. There's the 3 soft wind, and then there's a 3 hard wind, and then there is this inhale and exhale from the right nostril and left nostril 3 times, in the center channel 3 times, purifying body, speech, and mind, and then the 3 poison. So this the teaching, the technique. So you can just register the learning platform, and there you will find the whole teaching from the last Sunday. So you can practice with that. This is the morning practice assignment that I give. And so now you don't have to do the meditation which we did last 3-4 weeks. So you just let it go. And now the 15 minutes of morning mantra, and then the 9 cleansing. Okay, this is the one home assignment. The another one, the second one, is in everyday life. So we were talking about kind of be compassion, be responsible. So, but the interesting part is that what is the opposite of compassion? No? Anger, right? The rage. So now in this 21st century, especially in this 2000, what, 22 is it now? And now it's a very fragile time, no? Because last few years the pandemic make people very vulnerable, very fragile, lots of tough time they face. Now what is happening all over the world, there's another fear is creating out of war and so on and so forth. So the second home assignment was to really, no matter what is happening in the world, no matter what is happening in your family, no matter what is happening with your colleagues or with your, with your own emotion. So what the second home assignment was to notice, if before you get angry or before you, like I say, anything to your children, your wife, husband, or about any leader, about any country. Sometimes we have an attachment toward particular country because of many reasons, and we get angry toward someone who is not nice to that particular country, or sometimes we maybe we want to take a side of who is more weak, and we get angry toward that who are more stronger, or the anger toward leaders. And but this time I said, see, our anger, the rage in us. So that anger or rage is a blind. Now it is taking advantage of this story or circumstance. Oh, he's bad, she's bad, anger. But that same anger will burn your own home. The same anger can kill you. The same anger that if you become a leader today, the same anger will destroy many people. So now see what is happening all over the world is, it's not really good. But the question we have to ask is, the anger really can heal the world? If it is, I mean, until today, what happened in thousands of years? How many chaos? But do you think anything healed, anything fixed? No. And it will not. The anger will never going to fix the world. Only the compassion. So, the second home assignment is the instead of really like a showing your anger, expressing your anger, at least notice this anger is coming. Just to be mindful of your own anger. Okay, just to be mindful it is coming. So when you talk with when you are angry with your children or wife or husband or friends, colleagues, your manager, boss, or particular country leaders, when the anger is arising, notice that anger is coming. You don't have to suppress, just notice. But don't let the anger to drive you to say particular word, sentence, or spread particular news, or like a kind of react toward that anger, because the consequences is not a peace. There is always saying anger plus anger will become a big anger. But what we need is peace in the world. But what we are contributing, each one of us, with that anger, the rage, we are spreading hatred. So the second home assignment is just to notice if the intention behind that is news that you are spreading or saying something about someone, if the rage or anger is the motivation, just notice and stop. Don't just say it out, react. Just stop, you know. And that with that anger, just stop. And you can take a deep breath, the pumpa breath, no vase breath, inhale, because that really heals, that really kind of transform. Let's say inhale, forefinger below the navel, just hold it there for a few seconds. And you can just mentally chant the mantra, and you will start to find some very interesting. And after that, kind of taking a few seconds of space or transformation, or the mindful that you have noticed, it's a hatred, the intention behind what I'm going to say or what I'm going to do, it's a rage or anger. And you don't want the world to be more chaos or mess. That's why you took few seconds to take a deep breath, the pumpa breath, and you chant some mantra. Thank you for listening, and see you next Sunday.